All right. So I'm following Damion on his farm. This is the goat house. I hope probably he can take me to the slaughter also, the slaughterhouse too. but
Slaughterhouse is that one, but
uh,
you're not finished with
you
it
know, finish with
yet.
it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he took me and showed me this gentleman right here.
Big, hold on. Biggs, are you a feed them? Are you a feed them?
What's his name?
Ask Brown who a feed them for me now. Big boy.
Big boy. Jeez, I'm looking. Jeez,
Come.
I'm God. Oh, big boy. So how old is big boy?
About 2 years old.
That's it. That's
Young man.
monstrous. And so when you breed,
Yeah.
what size does his offspring grow to?
10 pound, 11 pound. Them born all 10 pound and 11 pounds sometimes. Yeah.
There you go.
Young man.
That's a monster. That's a monster. That's like a cow. Oh my God.
These are the breeding pens, so
Yes.
sure they put 10 women with them or 15.
And him just do it and sleep. I know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, once I'm in heat, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me now, how do you know
Well, when they come in heat, once every 21 days. If you put them in 30 days, eventually they might come in. And
So it's
heat.
the woman coming heat first.
Yeah,
And then him
he's
just.
attracted to that.
Oh God.
So we just have built him back up because he was breeding last month.
Okay.
So we just separate him now and make him eat and just relax a little bit.
All right. All right. Oh my God. All right. So you got this thing down to a science?
Well, it is a science. In fact, for those who do agriculture in school, the proper term is agricultural sciences.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then and so so once they breed Damion, how long is the
5.5 months is the gestation period.
5.5 months? Ah, that's long. Is that long? No.
Not really, for a woman take
9 months. Okay. All right. All right. And then how much baby come out?
Depends. Like unfortunately this time I get mostly one. So may have 34 mothers and may have like I have 34 kids with 27 mothers. So I'm getting mostly one. But sometimes you get mostly two.
So what caused that to?
Depend nutrition. I'm going to research that now and try to figure it out.
Okay.
But nutrition at the time or the ram might have tired. Or just the genes or the mothers.
The
So
mothers.
you have to look back on how them perform historically.
Okay.
So if them used to have two and now them have one, then you have to look what changed.
Okay.
Temperature, everything.
Are
But I
you-
don't have all the answers yet, you know.
Am I seeing Mr. Lecky here, Dr. Lecky here?
I wouldn't mind if I had his skills and expertise, but Dr. Lecky was great because he did both the research and he had
Yes.
the experience.
That's why I asked.
So over time now, maybe 10 years from now, we don't know offhand what is the problem coming. I learn it this year. So that's why I'm going to go through now to figure out and look at the ones who had baby and see what is the problem. So and yeah, this year so far, come have like another 60 to have baby.
Wow.
Hopefully they will have two.
Yes.
But if the nutrition at the time of pregnancy was low, that will be a problem. Or if the stress level was high, that will be a problem.
And in terms of green stuff, what do they prefer to eat?
Mostly shrubs, you know. But if you don't have a shrubs, they eat the grass.
Oh,
Yeah. But the
okay.
goat like is a browser more so than a grazer.
When I was growing up, they loved a plant. It's a running plant called bread
Bread nut.
nut.
Yeah,
Yes.
man, and them love hagwis.
And then I have agris. Yes. Okay.
That's
Okay.
the type of thing where them like to eat. But them eat grass still if not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Wild tambourines.
Well, yes.
Yeah, mulberry plant.
I don't know that one there.
Yeah, man, I lucky leaf them around with that. Yeah, man. And they like breadfruit and mango and them things.
How does one get your operation, Damon? Because I know that you're a model now for anybody else in the island.
Yeah, well, first of all, it don't have to be this big.
Yes.
I think I started with too much infrastructure because I want to go to 1,000 and I built my infrastructure to 1,000.
Yes.
But with COVID coming in and cash flow going down, it slowed down my ability to get animals.
Okay.
So maybe if I did build one of these and buy more animals, I'd have further ahead as to where I want to be. But sometimes when you don't put your final site out there, you stop before you reach
Right,
the
'cause you
final
want-
destination.
exactly, exactly.
So I just built
So
out my whole
and give
housing
yourself a
can-
goal.
Right. So my goal is 1,000 mothers, and my housing can facilitate that.
And
So-
how
so
much you
everybody not
how much
really-
total goats you have right now?
I'm about 400.
400.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want 1,000 mothers.
1,000 mothers, yeah. So I
Okay.
count my herd by how much mothers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the others are either babies being grown or males for sale.
Okay,
So I'm not really
okay.
count that as my herd.
And where do you sell the goat them now? The goat meat now?
Currently, I sell to like wholesales, but I design my own packaging and thing now. So that,
So if I want a goat to go back home right now, I can get it from you.
yeah. Well, not every day, because sometimes they live on medicine and stuff. So sometimes people will just drive in and say they want a goat to buy, but the goat might live on medicine, like worming medicine or whatever, which the meat not to eat within a 2 weeks period.
Oh.
So yeah. But as I get bigger and bigger, I always have goats available. Yeah.
It's nice to hear, man. I'm glad to speak with you because it tells me that you have done a lot of research on this stuff
man,
here.
I even
And
go to Penn State and learn meat goat farming. So I have my little certificate from Penn State.
oh, okay. That's
and I learn from other farmers too, you know.
So I remember you said to me that it's something to do with when you were running in Portland, right? But a lot of people still make fun of that,
Right.
Because I follow you on Twitter, and even this morning I see somebody make a comment.
Man.
You know,
Yeah.
and so is this? How does this feel to you?
Feel no way to me. I'm more sorry for them. You know what I mean? Because they just don't understand. Some of the richest people in this country are farmers. I'm not understand about who's it down at Coronation Market. Best Dressed farm chicken.
Right.
CB farm chicken and pig.
Right.
Jamaica Producers farm banana and pineapple. True Juice farm orange. Those are very wealthy people.
So you were trying to motivate people to own something and build on it.
It's a deeper concept, not
Right.
to just own a goat.
Right.
But I recognize that those who own something are wealthy.
Yes.
You see, we think that those who are wealthy own something. We
Right,
think it's wealthy first and then you own something.
Okay.
But I recognize it's own something first and then you're wealthy.
Okay.
So therefore, I said to people that we want that habit of owning something, because we never had it.
Yes.
I never had it. My father never had it, and they never trained us to own.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
they train us to buy and to beg and to take.
Right,
So
right.
so therefore, I wanted to change the mindset for say from your baby, you own something and see what owning something do. See what I started with 40 goats. And it just keep multiplying. I buy some along the way too, but as I said, I have 70 pregnant. If them have 2, knock on wood, I go get 140 from them. So if you had a taxi, we could have another taxi. That would be a ratty taxi. So that's just what I try to give people, that the perception and the feeling and the reality of owning and caring something and growing something.
Okay.
You understand? It could be chicken, it could be goat, it could be house, it could be whatever. Just know that if you own something, you can earn from it. But those are new concepts to politics.
Right, and because people are not people are accustomed to getting something. Yes.
You must depend on me,
Right,
and therefore need me to like you.
Right.
And because you need me to like you, you gotta vote for me and you gotta respect me and you gotta do everything. Otherwise, you don't get what I have to give you. Because when I make you independent, you can't do business with me like you.
Exactly, and you'll vote the way that you need to vote rather than yes.
Because you don't care. You understand? You have to run back on me for Mr. John was there. So yes, it's a new concept. So new concepts always take a while for people to understand, because why nobody else did this? Why nobody else said it?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So that's why I just build it and show them. So okay, it can work. So part of it was embarrassment. Part of it was new information and new knowledge. And part of it was, me also want my own independence.
So do you get anybody coming up to you and say, boy, I wish me listen to you?
Well, don't forget, some did listen, you know.
Okay.
We got more votes than PNP ever got in the history of that seat. So why it is that some ridicule, some did believe. Understand? And sometimes we negate those who believe, because maybe those who ridicule were more vociferous or vocal.
That's nice to hear.
But PJ did tell me that only the man that is dissatisfied demonstrate. The man who is satisfied does go about in business. You never see a demonstration in satisfaction. You know?
That's good.
Yeah, so some already did believe, and more people start to believe because it's been proven. You understand? And when a man say my brand of craft and goats in the man say, oh, Crawford goat is. So right now my eagles also feel I'm an example and need to be an example.
Thank
I
you.
need to make it work.
Thank
So
you.
people say, oh yeah, it can work because if you have 10 females, you can make $600,000 a year.
Wow.
You understand? That's more than minimum wage basically.
Absolutely.
So imagine if you have 20 females, you make a
Excellent.
1.2 million. So when I said even to some of these young men out there where I say them a scammer or whatever, it take equal effort. The man who's a successful scammer have to put great effort into scamming. You can't just sit down
Can't just get up and
have to call a
okay.
million people, you have to sleep in a gully, you have to run from police.
Yes.
It's effort.
Yes.
You can take the same effort in this, you might make it too. It's just that the system set up where might even can't afford to start this. Because if you be a scammer, you just need a phone. So to do this, you might need all 3-4 million to start. You know?
Take me to eggs, liquid eggs.
Yeah.
What's the process? And was this the same time that you started the
No.
goats?
The
Okay,
goat
tell me.
start right after Portland. The egg started 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
the eggs
tell
was the
me,
first.
why did you go to eggs?
Well, again, it's knowledge,
Knowledge.
And that is why I rob most of our people in Jamaica. They're just not exposed. And because they're not exposed, they don't have the knowledge.
Yes.
In 1999, I was in a class in the Bahamas. I studied in the Bahamas, I studied tourism management.
Okay.
And Dr. Tika Sharma, he died now, God rest his soul. He said, every hotel room occupied consumes 6 eggs a day.
Oh.
And I just couldn't fathom it. I said, every hotel room occupied have
Yes.
6 eggs. I said, yeah, okay. Normally 2 people in a room. If they want an omelette, which is an American breakfast, an omelette is 2 eggs. So
Yes.
if 2 people in a room want an omelette, a 4 egg that already. You understand?
True.
They want a slice of cake, egg in night.
Yes.
And that a lunch, they want a slice of pastry for lunch, a slice of pastry for dinner. Egg is in both of those. And then they might want a salad, and then egg come in again. And then they might have a fried chicken, which the batter is made with egg and flour. So simply put, every room is consuming on average 6 eggs a day. You understand?
Yes,
so I'm saying to myself now, after the politics thing, when I was not going to run again in 2016, I saying, well, me want to earn. I don't want my lifestyle and living standard to diminish to the point where people start laughing off you say, oh, I'm not the fan again, or you understand?
Yes.
So I said, what am I going to do? I do a business, and that business should be eggs because every room occupied use 6 eggs a day, and we are build more room every day.
Yes.
So therefore, me go in night now, do the research, and I say, if everybody grow regular egg, then we can separate and differentiate myself by doing the pasteurized egg, which remove the bacteria of salmonella. And so I'm going at that, which has been more difficult than I would presume.
So you started a farm with chickens?
I started just the factory, but when we couldn't get eggs in the December, Christmas time, we decided we had to supply some of our own eggs.
So this is almost the same problem that the hotel would have for our local produce, right?
Right.
So you wanted to bring eggs in from various farmers or various producers.
But in Christmas, because everybody a bake and thing, the consumption of egg dramatically increases, and so we couldn't get eggs at a price.
And so what have you done now in terms of you started the egg farm?
Start egg farm.
And how much chickens you have?
We were up to 30,000. We're 8,000 now.
And how much eggs you get from 30,000?
Depends, and that's why I say eggs is a difficult thing. That is why I don't sell egg as much as I sell goat, as it relates to people should come in it,
Yes.
Because egg need perfection. Goats don't need perfection. So those who don't learn it and know it, it'll take a while for you to reach perfection, which is what I'm going through.
Okay.
So, for example, if water gone from the birds, him stop lay for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, if you don't get feeding on time, him stop lay.
Oh.
So all of those realities now, and remember now, when you have enough bird, enough feed.
Yes.
So if you have feed a bird for 2 weeks, I'm not late. You lose enough money. So, yeah, I have found that my experience, other people might have better and greater experience, but my experience is birds need high perfection, and therefore I'm going to recommend it to people who are new. You understand? But we recommend goat every day because they don't need equal high perfection.
But we have a lot of chicken farmers, small chicken farmers. Egg farmers, right?
I kind of have a differentiate. I have the 6 weeks chicken man.
Right, exactly.
Egg man, right?
Yes.
So yeah, we have a lot of smaller egg people. Okay. And again, size is good and bad. If you make a mistake with 100 birds, the cost is not the same as if you make a mistake with 20,000 birds. You understand?
Just cost of production, just the same way, right?
So yeah, I have not had a wonderful egg experience. So I'm gonna really sell that as something for people do, you know?
Oh,
Right. But
okay.
I mean, money can make. There are days when money make, but then as you make a mistake, money lose.
How do you encourage persons out there? I just encourage them right now to take this on,
To own
especially.
something. You can't pass on your job to your child. You can pass on your business to your child.
Yeah.
So unless you don't believe that your child are gonna have any greater knowledge or any better sense than you, then it makes sense. If I give my child this when he's at 25, he's supposed to can make it way bigger and better with the technology that he would have been exposed to. So if him can change a shop into a wholesale, you give your child something. So yeah, I see good short dead and Adam's short get Sanders.
Yes,
So but me not see no chef or Sanders dead and them son turn the chef. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, me that really say to people, own something. You don't mean you have to stop work. I was teaching until 2019, still at UA. Even though we own this. So it don't mean say you nah work for nobody if you own something.
Right.
But the natural human resource projection is that a man must give you 6 units of value for every unit of pay.
Right.
So if I pay you $10, you must make me $60. That is, other than that, me not hire you.
Right.
So therefore, why wouldn't you want to take 4 units of your 6 units that you create instead of 1?
But you're also saying that once you own it, if you're going to do business with it, learn it.
You have to learn it and care it but remember, you know, anything you own that is not cared for properly will diminish. Yes. Even a house. If you own a house and you know paint it every now and again, you know clean it, you know, that rotten down.
Yes.
So therefore, once you own it, you have to know, and then there is benefit in learning. Because if I lose £5 off of every goat, I lose millions. So me need to learn how to maximize my weight gain, how to maximize my birth rate, how to make everybody now have one picnic like the last set. You understand?
Right.
So, you know, I see all the mongoose under the house, I have to figure out it.
How to get rid of that, right?
Yeah, it make them have one. Possibility.
Well, I mean, just become Lecky and then you'll find out, right?
And this is a good thing we need people to understand. You see, a mistake to tell you what not to do.
What not to do, yeah.
And that's an important part of finding out what to do.
Yeah.
Because when you don't know, everything is a possibility. Until you prove it that is not a possibility.
The problem is, when a lot of us make mistake, we don't try to learn from it.
Nor learn from others.
Or learn from other mistakes.
You understand?
Yes,
so
yes.
a man now shouldn't come catch coxy when me go through that.
Right.
He should have learned from me.
Right, exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
And that is why like this and things like this, me always do it, because it means that somebody else will try shouldn't go through all the mistakes that I go through. Him shouldn't overbuild. Him shouldn't build 2 houses when him could have started with 1 and buy more gold. Right. But that's a mistake that I made. You understand?
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're kind of happy that pandemic don't know.
Yeah, man. There's millions. I remember I sell hotels. You know?
Yes.
So my eggs, I sell hotels and bakery.
Yes.
So one school they lock and hotel they lock. I mean, we lost a whole heap of money. And sometimes even as a politician, people don't think you go through the natural vagaries of life. So sometimes they're up on the road and a man until they feel problem.
Yes, it's a boy.
Yeah,
them
so,
too, you know, but
you know what I mean? You don't even want to hear where I tell you, because you go through your problems.
Yes,
you understand?
yes,
You go through finding your pay bill.
Yes.
You understand? You go through keeping your business alive. You go through the bank call you for your payment were late. You know? So sometimes when a man say, boy, I'm a Crawford, I'm stop at the stoplight, you can't just give me your bills. You haven't bought groceries yet.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So you don't pay your light bill. And it's more embarrassing for me than for people where nobody knows. You get me? You know, those negatives. You understand? So when a man come and say, yo, your light cutter, it's more embarrassing for me than a man with John Brown. You understand? Yeah, you're worried if I'm going to tell other people to depend on social media. So yeah, sometimes when you go through your Gideon and other people are going like, it's impossible to be broke. It kind of get on your nerves. You understand? Yeah. Because even this is great sacrifice I have to make. I tell people when I build my house, sometimes you buy steel and don't eat meal.
Yes.
The sacrifice I have to make. I've never been accused of a thief, and as thief as anything politicians are, it's not that easy. to go teeth it. You understand? You have to mortgage your house, you have to do all the things.
Yes.
So when I don't sell my females to grow my farm, it means half of my products are being retained.
Yes.
I not make no money from that.
Yeah, no money in the
You understand, right? I mean, I feed them same
It's
way and
inventory.
Yeah, like a fixed asset.
Yes.
So you know, sometimes people kind of put you under a little pressure. They want a gas money, or they want a this, or they want a tablet, and they don't understand that, yo, me that take something from you right now. You understand?
It's Leo Gilling, and I'm interviewing Senator Damion Crawford on his farm, and we're going to take him into another direction now. Let me